the Dred Scott decision. March 6th. I want to say 1859. Something like that. I got to double check the actual year, but I know it was March 6th. Dred Scott decision. The decision on should he be free or not. And in this country, the reason why this man didn't get his freedom, because the government of the United States didn't consider black people as humans. I say that again. In this country, these white people did not consider human beings, the real human beings, the black humans, the HUE-MAN was not considered as a man. Now, these are the same people that we sit there and try to act like they are friends. Same motherfuckers that sit up there and we try to give them equality, and they take our equality away from us. These are the same people that you go to church with, the same people that told you to believe in Jesus, the same people that sit up there and told you believe that the government will help you and support you, the same people that led you into civil rights instead of human rights. These are the same people. And it's funny as hell when I be seeing people go to church and you believe in this Lent bullshit. Now, what was the Lent for? You know, is it something like the overpass where God came and killed motherfuckers and y'all left the ashes for other motherfuckers to look and see and put on their face? Is that what Lent for? You know, help me out in this shit. I don't understand it. I don't understand the religious bullshit of it. You know, because I do understand the barbaric savageness of it, where you have people believing a certain system as if it's real. And these people go on believing this shit and die and never accomplish anything that they set or wanted to set in their life because they thought God or Jesus or the lie was going to help them. Still to this country, in this country today, black people are not considered as humans according to the constitutional law. Once it's wrote in the Constitution, that's supposed to be written in stone. Even though these white people never wrote nothing in stone. They didn't have the capability to even make a boat, so let alone write something in stone. They drew on walls and caves with shit and blood. So I don't protect these motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers out here love to be an American. Why would you love to be something that somebody did so much wrong to you for? Stockholm syndrome, as they call it. But they don't educate your children this in school, that the Dred Scott case, decision. Because what it was, it went to the Supreme Court. The higher anarchy of white people's madness went all the way to Supreme Court to fight to see if he can have the right to be a human being, to be free. And the white people lied, talking about in 1862, we're going to start a war to try to bring some type of civilness or some type of unison between whites and blacks in this country. And they try to give Abraham Lincoln the credit for freeing slaves. He didn't free slaves, he emancipated slaves. Meaning he released you from your bondage by your owner. But you still was a slave. The law still allowed you to be a slave no matter what. They didn't call you a free slave because you still was a slave after the goddamn war. They told you if any slave got caught serving the Union war, were automatically death, and along with the lieutenant or the general that was leading them. Immediately death. No court martial or nothing. But this is America. This is what you claim that loves you and you love it. The same people that told you you wasn't a human, you sit up there in their face right now, laugh and giggle. You worship their God. You get on your knees for your God. You shout for their God. Like his God, like their God did something so magnificent for you and you ain't did shit yet. The God ain't even did shit for you yet. You steady hoping and wishing to be blessed. Instead of looking at yourself and realizing you blessed by just being here because your parents did that. Ain't no fag in a book gonna bless you better than your parents did. They brought you life. That's the biggest blessing in the world. But since you're stupid, you listen out to white people, you think you know every motherfucking thing, and you don't be blessed. You don't get the motherfucking shit that's deserved to you. You're sitting there riding a coattail of white supremacy. Talking about Jesus loved me. He's my Lord and my Savior. Where he at? Where Jesus at? He do all these magnificent things, but somehow he always have other people to do it for him. Ain't that a bitch? I thought he was all powerful and all this other shit. Why he can't do shit himself? See, that's the dumbass shit. If he was so powerful, he'd have had made sure that the decision of Dred Scott that this man would be a free man. Because he promised you freedom. Oh, he promised niggas freedom in death. My bad. My bad. You niggas don't get freedom until you die and go worship him in the heavens. My bad. Like I say, I want mine now. Let me smile now and cry later. Because if you're gonna sit there and rob me and you're gonna enjoy my shit while I'm alive, let me get my shit now. I don't look for no reward for afterlife. I don't look for I definitely ain't looking for a nigga that never was there for me or my people while I was here on earth. I'm damn sure I ain't standing in no line for a hunky to tell me if I'm going to get in or not. So the Dred Scott case. Still to this day. That's why they talk about it. And they say it so plainly, but you're so stupid you don't realize it that they telling you that you're not a human. Every time they show that fact, they say that, he was denied to be a free man. The decision of his, that he went to Supreme Court and fought and lost. He lost. He didn't win, y'all. He lost. So that tells you the barbaricness of these hunkies. That tells you the mindset of these motherfucking Neanderthal monkeys evolved into mankind. A kind of a man. Be proud that you're black. Be proud that you are a man, a real human. Because these other motherfuckers not. These other motherfuckers got more monkey in them than anybody. Be proud that you black. Be proud of your ancestors. Because one thing, white people ain't proud of their ancestors because they got to look back at a monkey. And that's real shit. We can look back at our ancestors and we've been here for millions of years without any monkey DNA in our blood. And that is a gift from God. That you did not come out as a monkey. Majority of these people come out as monkeys. White people still grow tails. That is the missing link between human black people and animals, is the white man. He is an animal. He got monkey and dog in his DNA. Monkey and dog? Oh, that's why they act like that. So love yourself, man. Love yourself, knowing that these people made decisions on you because you're beautiful, because you are a god. You're a goddess. These people will never be at the level of us. Never. Because they don't have it in their DNA. And that's real talk. They can try, they can train, they can try to find the youth serum from China. They can go down there in Mexico and find all of the artifacts from the Mayans, and they will still be dying from the sun. They still be dying from the sun. I ain't gonna stay long. I just want to hit those points right there, because I'm gonna save you to put it on YouTube. Somebody needs to hear this shit. And when you don't understand what happened to us, you teach your babies to how to be stupid too, to accept the same tradition abuse by them same motherfuckers who don't like you. The same motherfuckers that made the decision in this country, in their Supreme Court, to say that black people wasn't fucking humans and you cannot have the right to be free. That's some cold shit. And you better understand that about them people. Because that they're telling you in your face that you're not a human to them. But you better learn your information and show them motherfuckers you are the monkey. You are the animal. I am considered a human before any of you motherfuckers came on this planet. I was the human. And how you feel that you earned the right from evolving from a monkey 200 years ago. 200 years ago, you was uncovered from your fur as a white person. Hey, baby. And you want me to obey your monkey ass. Black people, you better stand up. You better stand up and realize what these people have done. The same motherfuckers that made a decision to say that Dred Scott wasn't a human is the same motherfuckers that's making decisions on your life to say that you're not a heterosexual, you're gay. Y'all better wake up, man. Wake up. You got these silly dilly bitches. Only good thing that you got is your body. You ain't got no mind. You ain't got the ability to teach your kids. You ain't got the ability to feed them correctly. It's a cold game. And every day we see it. Different shit. These motherfuckers made a decision on telling a man that he was once free. He wasn't a part of this shit. But since you wasn't a citizen of America, you would never have no goddamn citizenship as a free man in this country. Because you're from African descent. You will never have freedom in this country. You will never be free in this country. It is the white man's human law to be able to be racist. Y'all might didn't understand that, but I'm going to say it again for the niggas that can't comprehend. It is the white man's human law to be racist. This is written. It is their law to be racist. And I broke the word racist down yesterday as a profession. These honkies, that's their profession. So the motherfuckers, if you don't learn some shit today, I'm telling you, this is why we get abused in this country, because of the Dred Scott decision. Still to this day, this is why we get abused by whites and United States government, because of the Dred Scott decision. They said that that boy would never have citizenship in this country. You will never be free because you're from Africa. That's it. Plain and simple as that. That's how easy white people can be racist. Now, these motherfuckers from Europe. These honkies are from Europe. York. From the caves of goddamn Caucasus Mountains. And who is they to make a decision to say black people would never have citizenship in this country because these illegal alien white Europeans said it? And y'all go right along with it. As long as you can have your weave hair, long as you can sit there and get your polo shirts and shoes, and you all right. That's neither here or there. And you want you talk about you got a right to vote. Anastasia, they call her Saint Anastasia because she was a very, very spiritual person. They would call her, one of those witch ladies. She was a witch lady. And if you could see even in this picture, she had very light eyes. I told King yesterday to pick out a card to study for. Now, this is a very important card because they have a movie, a cartoon that's called Anastasia, right? They have a cartoon called Anastasia, and it's a white woman. And she's over in England. And she's real sassy with her mouth, just like this lady. And it's funny that white people will steal our stories and hunky-nize it. Right? Now, it was Russia. Okay, Russia. I thought it was like, okay, it might have been Russia. But you see the device that they have on her mouth. She ultimately died from metal poison or lead poison or whatever, gangrene, whatever you get from having metal in your mouth for years. And she was married. Her husband did this to her. Her white husband did this to her. So all you black bitches.
What happened?
Anastasia.
What happened to her?
You don't know the story?
I mean, a little bit, but I don't remember.
Well, basically,
I know something. The thing was to keep her mouth quiet
because she could put spells on people. What she says, it brought spells, and they were scared. They called her a witch woman. But the man, a white European, married her. But she was so sassy and wouldn't shut up or whatever. So he basically gagged her.
Right.
This
so
is
she
what
died?
She died from that metal being in her mouth all the damn time. From the poison from the metal.
See, and that's why I always be asking, how long did a motherfucker practice before they actually used that and it worked? You see what I'm saying? Like, I actually put practice time into that. You know, when you think about slavery and all of those devices, how long was you creating this shit before you actually used it?
Yeah. Because even though, the Anastasia that's on the cartoon, she has blue eyes. Just like this woman had blue eyes.
I never seen that cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't know the story
Yeah.
of that. White people are Anastasia, I don't know.
Yeah, they trust. She said that they mixed it up. They got some they got some fill in details from both stories.
Oh, okay.
But it's a cold game. But
that's who he picked for today.
Mm-hmm. But I haven't even read the back of the card to even know it. But that's what I know from
you should
the truth.
Let him tell you
what I'm
what
saying?
It is.
She's African Brazilian slave and martyred as a saint in Rio. She's a saint. That's why it's right here say saint, because she was a holy woman.
Yeah. She was. And we already know the deal with Brazil.
Was the product of slave master's relationship and was born with piercing blue eyes that set her apart from others. So, I mean, it's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. We just got to understand it. And once we understand it, we can conquer it. We're in the process of conquering it now. And they're trying to annihilate us. They're trying to find ways to annihilate us because we know. That's why they worried about Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un, he will send something over there for us. Something get too motherfucking bad where these people coming over here, we can call Kim Jong-un. I mean, send one of the motherfuckers over here, man. We up here fighting these motherfucking white people and they military. Send one of those things over here, Kim Jong-un. Send one of the motherfuckers, player. And we'll take all our shit back to Africa. See, that's what niggas scared at. Why y'all scared to take y'all shit back to Africa? That's my dream. To teach African children my art, my skill. That's a dream of mine. I would love to teach little African or a little Brazilian or a little Cuban little kids how to airbrush. I would love to teach that. I may not achieve my great expectation, but I'm famous amongst the people who knew me. So therefore, maybe one of my proteges will go teach in Africa. Maybe one of my children will go teach in Africa. Brazil. Just maybe. That's something I have for myself. And maybe me or my legacy will continue that. So, Dred Scott case, y'all. I don't want to say too much more. I'm going to end it right here. Probably start a new subject.